Warning, warp core collapsed in 10 seconds.
How's it going, everybody? It is your favorite underrated YouTuber, Big Dog, here. Just wanted to give you a quick reminder to subscribe to the channel if you're liking the content. Also, if you could do me a solid, check out my other links in the description box below. That would be greatly appreciated. Alrighty, let's get on with the show. What's happening, everybody? It is your man, Big Dog, here. Welcome to episode 273 of the Dog House. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are back at it again with another episode of one of, if not the most underrated YouTube web series. Just tell your friends about me. Okay. Let's get right into the madness. So, for those of you who don't know, I am a pretty big comic book fan, and I'm also a huge fan of all these like comic book shows and stuff. Why? Because it's nostalgia, and I grew up with this stuff. So, there you go. Anyway, recently I saw something. Well, I saw something a few days ago, and it made me smile because it was regarding the show Daredevil Born Again, which is not as great as the Netflix show, but still solid enough in my opinion. And recently we got some news that really did put a smile on my face, and that is that Elektra is coming back.
Yes! Yes!
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Elodie Yung is returning as Elektra in Daredevil Born Again Season 3. Now, if I remember correctly, they're filming it right now, if they aren't already completing filming. But, gotta say, I do love the outfit. She looks amazing as Elektra. Yeah, I'm getting, like, damn near Ultimate Comics vibes from her. But, yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you excited for this season of Daredevil Born Again? Do you not care? Or are you like me and excited to see our girl Elektra back again? Because I will admit, she was one of my favorite characters from back in the Daredevil Netflix series. Yeah, she was toxic, but she's also kind of hot too, so what do you want from me? Anyway, let's move on to the next topic, which is GTA 6. Now, for those of you who don't know, GTA 6 actually released, or not released, they opened the pre-order window for yesterday. So pre-orders happened yesterday. Game is still supposedly coming out on November 19th. And yeah, the game is apparently gonna cost, the base game is going to cost $80, and the Ultimate Edition is going to cost $100, which...
Yep.
About right where I expected it to be honest with you guys, but yeah, what can you do? But anyway, let's move on to this one topic about GTA 6 that I'm going to be honest, I saw this and I wasn't really happy about it. Granted, I have decent internet, but still, I feel for people that don't have the best internet out there, because now you have to deal with this BS. Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to not have physical copies, or better yet, GTA 6 physical copies won't include a disc. Will just be a code in a box.
Come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
Bruh.
You gotta be shitting me right now. They really want to kill the physical media right now, man, and I don't like it. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not against digital copies of things. It's just, I don't know. Anyway, let's get into the article by Tom Phillips of IGN. Now let's read this. Rockstar will sell physical copies of GTA 6, though you'll only get a box containing a digital download code.
Bruh.
I don't know how to feel about that. This morning, and this article came out yesterday. I believe it's yesterday. A sec. Yeah, it was yesterday. This morning, Rockstar announced that it will finally begin GTA pre-orders at midnight tonight. I did not pre-order this game, by the way, if you guys are wondering. Maybe I'll probably do a full video explaining that, but anyway. With various options available. Alongside a digital pre-order, fans will also be able to buy GTA 6 in a box, though no disc will be included inside. On the upside, physical copies will be available from November 12th in advance of the game's actual launch on November 19th. This earlier date is also when GTA 6 preloading will become available, allowing anyone with a physical copy or digital pre-order to get the game downloading. That's nice, I guess. All right. I'm assuming... Oh, these are the Ultimate Edition screenshots. We'll go over this afterwards. While discless physical copies have become more common in recent years, I don't like that. It is noticeable that such a big mass-market game, likely this console generation's biggest, most market game, is ditching physical media altogether. But in a world where even Nintendo is ditching physical media for many of its own exclusives, such as Pokemon Pokopia, I hope I said that correctly, is perhaps not too surprising. Grand Theft Auto 6 is scheduled to finally arrive this November, following multiple delays. This time, however, the game's release date now looks fully locked in, with pre-orders opening, a special edition detailed, and prices all set. All right, you got the vintage stuff. Again, we'll go over this after I'm done reading the article. Notably, the GTA 6 Ultimate Edition will include exclusive vehicles, weapons, and outfits, as well as additional locations and activities that it appears will be absent from the base game version of the game. Oh boy. A cunning move by Rockstar to offer two entry price points, but nudge committed fans to spend $100. I really hope this game comes on PC sooner rather than later, but I don't know. And that's all before any new version of GTA Online arrives too. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. According to Rockstar, GTA 6 features a single-player experience launching on November 19th to PS5 and Xbox Series X. Copies of the game purchased before November 20th will at least include an additional vintage Vice City pack with more cosmetics and cars, though physical edition customers should note that this is only guaranteed while supplies last. Digital pre-orders also get you a free month of GTA Plus. Man,
Bruh.
who the hell is buying GTA Plus? So digital or physical? Physical, what the hell? Which are you choosing for GTA 6? And that's the article. Okay, let's get through some of these screenshots. I believe this is Lucia. Ooh, nice car. Just this another pic of the car. Another pic of the car, another pic of the car. Different car with Jason driving. There's Jason and Lucia. There's Jason himself, Lucia, Jason, Lucia. Two pistols. Some cash, a candle, a bullet. I'm seeing a hotel key card, I'm assuming. I don't know who the hell that is. Nice car. Okay. I'm assuming all this is going to be in the Ultimate Edition. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, nothing too interesting, just screenshots that I'm assuming show what's going to be in the Ultimate Edition. Which again, like I said, I didn't pre-order this game, and it's for a good reason, and if I don't get to it today, I'll probably mention it in that video that I do. This is the vintage Vice City pack. This doesn't look half bad in my opinion. All right. So, my thoughts. Honestly, like the article said, it's not too surprising that this happened, but I am a bit disappointed. And I'm disappointed because, well, for obvious reasons, some people like to have discs. Sometimes I like to have a full-on disc that I can just insert into my console and that be the end of it. Like, come on, man. I don't know. I don't like this idea of just killing off physical media just for the sake of it. Like, it feels like they're doing what they're doing with AI. Basically making it so you have no choice but to get in line with everything. But, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. But anyway, let's move on to our final topic. And that is the Steam Machine. Now, the Steam Machine was recently revealed this week, and a lot of people were not happy about it. Especially the fact that it's, what, like, damn near way over $1,000 just for the console itself, not including a controller.
Are you serious right now, bro?
And,
Bruh.
I'm sorry, that's way, way too much, in my opinion. I mean, it's fine if you're looking for like an entry-level-ish PC, but I don't know. But anyway, I have this review from Linus Tech Tips. I know we don't all love Linus, but I do feel like him and a few others do pretty decent reviews. So let's hear what he has to say about this.
Valve's Steam Machine is probably the most anticipated gaming PC of all time.
Does he have braces?
I would argue, alongside the Steam Deck, one of the most important. But that doesn't mean that our last 2 weeks with it have been all good. There are the highlights, like the unbelievably polished experience of SteamOS, not to mention perfect integration with your home media setup. But there's also been the lower lights, performance in the latest titles being a big one,
Whoa.
alongside some hard truths. It costs more than we hoped, and Valve confirmed they feel the same way. But if you can stomach the upfront investment, Valve confirmed they feel the same way.
What a game. I love how they had gaming in the... For those of you who don't know who Gabe Newell is, he is I believe he's one of the founders of Valve, the company that owns Steam and that produces the Steam Machine. But I think it was funny that he did that.
But if you can stomach the upfront investment, Valve's GameCube is yet another massive step on their now decade-plus journey of saving gamers from the closed ecosystems that demand pricey subscriptions. And it is hands down the best solution that I've ever seen to solving the inconvenience of PC gaming on the couch. It's not the biggest or the baddest, but that 1-2 punch is why the Steam Machine is so damn exciting. It combines the strengths of PC gaming with the conveniences of console gaming, and all in a nearly silent cube that's about half the size of a real console.
I was about to say, don't tell me he's actually going to do that.
But with this kind of hype, can Valve possibly hope to live up to gamers' expectations? If we're being realistic, probably not. But I still love the Steam Machine for what it is today, and I'm really excited about what it means for the future of gaming. And I'm also excited, okay, but actually this time, to tell you about this companion product from our sponsor, Dbrand. Their robot sent over this companion cube case for the Steam Machine. Back to the Steam Machine, though.
Yeah, exactly.
I need this for B-roll. We're on a tight schedule, baby.
Okay, that makes sense. We unboxed and explored the setup of the Steam Machine over on Short Circuit this morning, and we gave our in-depth thoughts on the controller last month. So we're going to be laser focused on the experience of the Steam Machine itself.
Okay.
Right out of the gate, if you're a Steam Deck or a big picture user, you're going to feel right at home. The Steam Machine comes with SteamOS pre-installed, Valve's Linux-based operating system that they've spent over 10 years optimizing for gaming. Why did it take so long? Well, because most games still don't support Linux natively. But then
I heard about that, and he is right. The majority of games nowadays only support Windows. And that's kind of a bad, not necessarily a bad thing, but it is kind of annoying, especially if you're not a big fan of Windows, which is understandable. Windows has its problems.
Thanks to Proton, a translation layer that allows Windows games to run on Linux, we found that almost any game made for Windows runs surprisingly well on SteamOS.
Okay.
No command line, no driver conflicts, just press the button and play your game. It's been one of the Steam Deck's greatest strengths, and that remains true here. And even if somehow you don't like SteamOS, well, great news. Valve takes a very open approach to their hardware. Or should I say, your hardware, you know? The way it should be. So the Steam machine allows you to install any OS you want, even Windows. It's just that if you did so, you would lose out on some of its best features, like
Why in the hell would you install Windows on this thing?
a personal favorite of mine, the ability to suspend your software and resume at the push of a button, just like a console. Seriously, thank you, Valve. Okay, we did find that there were some times that resuming a game would take a little longer than we'd like, but most of the time it was really quick. I'm talking like 5 seconds, which is a huge edge over booting up your PC, loading your launcher, and starting a game. We did notice that sometimes the SteamOS UI...
I mean, I don't know, man. You guys can let me know in the comments. Is that a big inconvenience? Because I play on PC a lot, and I've never found that to be an inconvenience for me. Me personally. Like, I can't speak for anybody else, but anyway.
would become laggy while a game is suspended, but realistically, we're dealing with pre-release software here, and with how much Valve has refined SteamOS on the deck over the last few years, which is much less powerful hardware, I can say confidently that they're gonna get that sorted. The other big one for me is HDMI CEC. It doesn't have the best marketing behind it, and it doesn't have a sexy name. In fact, most people don't even really think about CEC, because when it's working properly, you literally aren't supposed to even notice it. But it is hugely important to the living room experience, especially if you have multiple devices. CEC, if you're not familiar, is a protocol that's built into the HDMI standard that allows your various media devices to communicate with and even control each other without running any additional cables.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard of this before.
The most common uses for it are allowing your soundbar volume to be controlled by your TV remote, or having your Android media box and AV receiver power each other on and off in sync. Now, most PCs straight up do not support it. This is both a hardware and a software problem, and there's no hint of a solution on the horizon. So achieving any kind of seamless operation involves like janky IR receiver boxes and or complicated home theater automations. Well, Valve hated that, so they built their own software and custom motherboard for the Steam machine that, from our experience, just plain works. You press the Steam controller button, it turns on everything, selects the right inputs, and bingo bango bongo, seconds later you are gaming exactly where you left off. But there's more to a good gaming machine than just living room integration, as Microsoft so painfully learned.
Go to Internet Explorer. Oh, nice.
And the Steam machine's raw gaming...
Did he really just say, I want to hear that one more fucking time?
Go to Internet Explorer.
Bruh.
Oh, there you go. No wonder they fucked it up. Jesus Christ.
And the Steam machine's raw gaming...
I'm still mad about that. Internet
It's a fair
Explorer.
bit to be desired, unfortunately. To be clear, it's not terrible. Valve chose a semi-custom 6-core Zen 4 CPU with 16 gigs of DDR5 memory rated to 5600 megatransfers per second, alongside a semi-custom GPU with 8 gigs of dedicated VRAM. So that's more CPU performance and a lot more RAM than the current crop of mainstream gaming consoles. But the current crop of gaming consoles is 6 years old now. And if we look closely at the specs for these chips, they look more semi than custom, with a strong resemblance to laptop chips from 2023. Now, according to Valve, that's not a problem for most buyers. The Steam machine should outperform approximately 70% of the gaming PCs that are out there in the wild. And if the Steam Deck is anything to go by, developers will squeeze blood from a stone, optimizing for a popular hardware config like this one.
Depends on the developer, though. Let's be real.
With all of that said, I still feel pretty strongly that these are not the kinds of parts that I would expect in a 4K gaming machine, even with the asterisk
I can't take this seriously.
of FSR upscaling. But I could be wrong, right? So let's take a look at the numbers. Right out of the gate, the Linux port of Shadow of the Tomb Raider absolutely crushed Valve's target, hitting over 120 FPS at 4K. Not bad, but That is an 8-year-old game, and sadly, the rest of our suite ended up sitting with average frame rates between 40 to 50 FPS.
Wow. Wait, no, go back. Wow. Cyberpunk. Jeez, man. This is bad.
Bruh.
This is not good at all. I'm sorry. This is not
The rest
good.
of our suite ended up sitting with average frame rates between 40 to 50
Oh, wait, frame gen off. Okay.
FPS.
Never mind.
In fairness to Valve, some of these games were probably running at settings that are a little ambitious for the humble Steam machine.
Yeah, I don't know why you thought this was a good idea.
And you could absolutely turn Cyberpunk, for instance, down a little bit and get a more fluid experience, but that wasn't the case for all of them. Doom: The Dark Ages, for instance, was already cranked nearly as low as it could go.
And it still did this bad.
Of them. Doom: The Dark Ages, for instance, was already cranked nearly as low
Bro, that's bad.
as it could go. This whole situation feels like a
Oof.
completely self-inflicted wound. Like if Valve had never said 4K gaming at 60 FPS, and had they instead offered a more nuanced, 1080p on medium details, maybe high or ultra for older titles, and in some cases, you know what, 4K upscaling looks pretty darn good. I wouldn't even have to be talking about this. But now I have to go spelunking for what the heck Valve was talking about. And it seems like, for newer titles, what they meant was low settings with FSR set as low as ultra performance, which means we are upscaling from a mere 720p base resolution all the way to 4K Ultra HD.
Yeesh, that's not always great.
At these settings, all right, sure. All 5 of our games did hit averages that are comfortably above 60 FPS, but at these settings, all 5 of our games also looked pretty ugly. And
Oh my lord.
FPS, but at these settings, all 5 of
Yikes. And the worst thing is this game has de novo in it, so it's probably killing your performance.
our games also looked pretty ugly.
Yikes.
And there's more bad news. Even with 28 ray tracing cores, our team is pretty much a non-starter on this thing. This is true both for games where it's an option, like Cyberpunk, where we saw an average of 15 FPS at 1080p Ultra,
Yeesh.
and especially true for games that force its usage, like Indiana Jones or Doom: The Dark Ages, where only one configuration we tested managed to consistently stay above 60 FPS. And that
That's pitiful.
was the handheld one, right?
Yep.
Yikes. To be clear, it's not the end of
Yeah, yikes indeed.
the world today, but whether you love ray tracing or hate it, there will be more titles in the future that will require hardware support for it. And the Steam
Nope.
The hell it will. The hell it will. You better not make this. Because if they plan... This is the thing. If they plan on doing that, making ray tracing mandatory, they need to make these cards affordable. They need to figure out how to make these cards affordable because you can't afford them. You can't. I'm sorry. And my audio just peaked there. Sorry about that, guys.
machine just plain doesn't have the horses. Once again, I'd love to be proven wrong here. Valve did
Agreed.
contact us hours before recording this to say they are aiming to patch it, but guys, it's a 7600M GPU. There is no path that I can trace that will lead to acceptable performance on this hardware, especially in light of your unqualified claims of 4K 60 FPS, which still wouldn't be a huge problem if it wasn't for the big white elephant in the room, the PlayStation 5. On paper, the Steam Machine and the PS5 trade blows, but in real life, I'm sorry, Valve, but it just doesn't quite seem to work out that way. Now, I do have a disclaimer here. The PS5 doesn't support any kind of frame time analysis, so any numbers we give you guys are going to be kind of rough and tumble ad hoc. We explain the methodology, by the way, of both this test and the rest in our accompanying labs article. We'll have that link down below. But anyway, in God of War Ragnarok, the base PS5, which upscales from 1440p to 4K, was chilling around 75 to 78 FPS. Meanwhile, in the same scene, the Steam Machine, with mostly medium settings and FSR set to quality, landed in the 60 to 63 range.
And that's... Wait, is that... Oh, no. And this is a base PS5. Why didn't I change that damn sound effect? Ugh. It's okay. But oh man, that's not good. That is
and
not
FSR
good.
set to quality landed in the 60 to 63 range. This isn't the end of the world. We actually found that upscaling was hampering our performance more than we expected, and at 1440p native, we were able to break 70 FPS, even with our details turned up. But what it isn't is a win. With that said, choosing the right games and enabling variable refresh rate is going to help to mitigate some choppiness. You can absolutely have a really solid gaming experience on this box. Also, as these things go out in the wild, I do expect Valve's Verified for Steam Machine program to incentivize developers to optimize for this hardware specifically. It's just that you got to keep your expectations in check. It's not magically going to get way faster. Coming back to good news though, the Steam Machine's download speeds are solid. We saw close to full gigabit speeds over a wire, and a little less than half of that via Wi-Fi 6E. That's partially
Okay, that's not bad.
probably thanks to Valve's 4 dedicated antennas in this box, 2 for Wi-Fi, 1 for Bluetooth, and 1 for Steam controllers. And we also saw an average power draw of just 175 watts under heavy load, with a mere 66 watts for lighter games. That
Okay.
contributes to a cool, quiet experience with the Steam Machine, landing right in line with the PS5 for acoustics and averaging just 68 and 66 degrees across our CPU and GPU respectively. Good job, Valve. And good job making this such a repairable and serviceable machine. Not only can the Steam Machine be easily opened up, including the ability to upgrade both the RAM and SSD, but Valve has
Okay, that's kind of bare minimum though. in
once
my
again
opinion.
partnered with iFixit to make guides and replacement parts available.
Okay, that's good.
Absolutely amazing. Maybe consider an LTT
Let's be real here. Valve does have, in my opinion, one of, if not the best customer service models in the gaming industry right now.
precision screwdriver if you ever need to make any upgrades or repairs.
Nope.
I'm not buying your screwdriver.
Got all the bits you need and a convenient magnetic parts tray that's included in the lid.
Nope.
Still not buying it.
LTStore.com. Another highlight is Valve's open approach to peripherals. I mean, can you imagine Nintendo just allowing any old thing to be plugged into their precious gaming machine? Meanwhile,
Yeah, right.
while in Valve land, the Steam Machine played nicely with every mouse, keyboard, or headset that we plugged into it, including random Bluetooth accessories. One thing of
Interesting.
note is that some of our audio accessories were a little quieter than usual on the Steam Machine, even with the volume maxed, but again, this feels like one of those, don't worry, Valve's gonna fix that things. Bringing us
I really hope so.
finally to something Valve couldn't fix, the detail you've all been waiting for. You can order your Steam Machine today, and it will cost $1,050 US for the 512 gig storage version and $1,350 for the 2 terabyte.
Jesus Christ. That is expensive. For a console, that is expensive. But I'm sorry, this video has gone on way too long. Oh boy. What do you guys think of that? Are you still... If you've been waiting for the Steam Machine, are you still gonna buy it even at that price? Because I don't know if I can recommend that, honestly. But that's just my professional opinion. You guys do what you want. But anyway, thanks for watching as always, guys. Greatly appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. Later, bye.